Hello, welcome to another video. This one we're taking Zara the Great Dane for a walk. You can see her there behind me giving me a sniff. I have Rosy as camerawoman with me for this one. Zara's an old Great Dane. She is 10 years old, so she doesn't walk very far, she doesn't walk very fast, and she's just a lovely dog. So we don't get any controversial moments with other dogs or other people. However, there is a little excitement. We come across a snake. Zara, who's old, sight's not particularly great, so she doesn't know anything about it, but not sure what type of snake it is. I'm British by birth, not Australian. I'm not really well versed in the snakes that are here. The most common ones I think are tiger snakes and browns, so it's probably one of them. The most common I've heard of in my estate recently is tiger snakes, but that's a guess, so don't take my word for it. But yeah, so lovely sunny day. It's not massively warm, it's low 20s. But Zara doesn't walk fast anyway, so don't think that's the heat bothering her. She's just old. But yeah, enjoy. It's some nice scenery around the neighborhood. We've had a bit of rain recently, so things are looking very green. So no training involved in this. This is literally just a walk. So enjoy the scenery and enjoy what it looks like when you have a good dog.
House.
Okay.
With the camera on.
Yeah.
Oh, did she step on something prickly then?
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she'll jump if she stands on something she doesn't like. Yeah, she's quite sensitive to touch. Doesn't like something that's making contact with her. She's, I'd say sensory input. I don't know how the hell. She's quite sensitive to sensory input. So noises, she doesn't like loud noises at all. So when you get workmen in the neighbourhood, she won't walk past them. She's not scared, if you know what I mean. She just doesn't want it. And she's a very, very, very heavy sniffer. She loves sniffing. So when I say I walk Zara, I do a lot of hanging around.
She's earned the right.
Oh yeah. And if I'm not paying attention, she decides to start walking. The strength of this dog is just next level. Just next level. Get your arm wrenched out of your socket just by her being gentle.
How much does she weigh, do you know?
80.
80, wow.
Yeah, she makes Rollo look small when they're next to each other.
She's actually in good shape. I know it probably doesn't look it on camera because it does put on a few pounds, but
Yep. No, she looks good.
she's got a nice waist. You can see her ribs.
She has some arthritis.
Yeah, of course. Well, how old is she?
10.
10.
Or just thereabouts.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's working. She likes to be out and about. Yeah, this is about as energetic as you get, so she's dead easy. She's a really, really good dog to have to do anything with. She's just so relaxed about everything.
But isn't this what you want? Like,
Yeah, it is. This is the goal. This is the goal. This is great because she's just so easy. And I did live in my house.
I was going to say, driving down here, it looks familiar to when I first met you with Rollo and Chopper.
Yep. Yeah, this is my the further side of it. Yeah, this is the goal. This is easy. She has a stuff inside too, which she occasionally brings out. She has a really bad habit of just wanting to cross the road, it's like now, she'll just go, yeah, we're going this way.
Oh, right. Yeah. It's a scent pulls
Yeah,
her.
she's scent driven. Yeah, so there's dogs in most of these houses, so she likes to sniff around the front gardens and nature strips, picking up their scent. I'm gonna do it. She's gonna change her mind across the road. She's gonna thought. Yeah, unlike Rhodey, I tend not to do much needing. I tend to give her the decisions to make on
Yeah.
my own.
Yeah, of course.
She's old and she's calm, so she's earned
Yeah.
that right to do it. And she's old. She has a very routine existence. This is about as far from her house as she'll go, Zara. And then we'll walk down to the kindergarten. 50 metres that way.
So she won't walk any further that way.
Sometimes, but as she's got older, that's shrunk. When I started
Yeah,
walking
wow.
her 6-7 months ago, we'd go around the corner and do laps of the block, or we'd go to the park down the street. I've even had her go for a walk with Shrek and Dolly, and we go around that, a little bit around that estate.
Yep.
Half hour's always been about her max duration.
Yep.
She gets real tired past that and just wants to go home. But of late, 20 minutes is tops for her. And we'll walk up and down that path 4 times.
Really?
Yeah, and she'll just stop and sniff a different part of it every couple of seconds. Each time we go around, she'll find a different smell to smell, and then she'll go home. That's kind of what you get when dogs get a bit old.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a very different case. This house, there's another Great Dane. Never seen it out on this day, never seen her walking it.
No, she's just sniffing.
Building right in front of us with the fence, and you can see the fence with the play school, kindergarten, whatever you want to call it. So we generally, she'll walk down to there, turn around, and we'll come back home.
Wow.
And that's her route for 20 minutes. Walking in laps. There's a little dog over there. Is that a collie? Yeah. She's dog friendly. She'll show some interest, but she's not really that bothered about going to see dogs. Hopefully she won't make me into a liar today. There's the Great Dane.
Bit late.
Yeah, he's often upstairs. So I presume he's sleeping. Maybe he's gone.
Yeah, I think so. A bit of a pep in her step.
Yeah. One of these houses, you have to be a little bit careful because they've got a really big white cat that likes to hide in the front window. She's quite intrigued at that, but it's someone's house. I really need her going up to the window. Oh, there it is.
Oh yeah.
There's usually a big window. There's another one too.
She hasn't marked it all. She did a wee at the beginning, and
she doesn't really mark. She does a couple of big toilet stops, and that's it. She doesn't just move along, leaving a little bit at a time. Yeah, but different. Tora very much marks when she walks. She'll mark every couple of 100 meters. She'll squat and just have a little bit of a beat. Follows the same, but moves away. But yeah, Zara just doesn't do that. I can't remember if she's intact or not. I don't know.
you definitely don't need your 10-metre lead for
No, not
Zara.
No. It's very, very rare she gets that far away. The times where I make use of it is when she's gone for a number 2 and I'm picking that up and I put the leash down and she walks. She gets 7, 8 metres away before she realises. But then she'll just stop. But yeah, I could my car on 2 metres leash. So I'm interjecting here and for the next little while because the wind noise just got insane. You can't hear Rosy or I talking for a few minutes. You can see the plants blowing in the breeze there quite strongly. I think that's a bit of a shame because I think this is where we're about to come up to the snake in a few minutes, and it would have been good to be able to hear how all that went, but I don't think it'll be. Anyway, I haven't watched that far ahead yet. I've only watched about 30 seconds further ahead and the noise was just intolerable, so I've come to waffle over the top. Yeah, worth noting, as I said at the start, this is Zara. She's an older dog. She's a great dog. She doesn't need any attention on anything. She's fine. She's friendly with everything and everyone. No issues with dogs. No issues with people. Her sight's fading a bit because she's old. She doesn't see the snake. She doesn't smell the snake. She has no idea that it's there. So unfortunately, yeah, although we do get some good footage of the snake, Rosy goes up and films it close. I'm just stood 10-15 meters away with Zara, and Zara doesn't know what's going on. But that in and of itself is not something that always comes naturally. You just stop walking randomly for no reason. Your dog might not well be paying enough attention to work out what's going on. Zara thankfully does. I don't think she hits the end of the leash. I think I probably say something. I don't know. My memory tricks me into these things. I don't know if I said stop or if I don't know if I said anything or if I just let Zara hit the leash. Can't remember. Yeah, we'll find out. I really can't remember. But it is up ahead. I think it's past these next couple of trees. Maybe not. Can't remember. We're not far away. Anyway, this will be the most exciting thing about this video other than the beautiful scenery. I do live in a nice place, and after we've had a lot of rain, it does come out nice and green. Zara's just decided she needs to go sniff Rosy. Yeah, as I've said already, Zara is a very heavy sniffer. She's not a dog that's ever really got a trot on and just wanted to go. She's always been into taking a few steps and smelling and taking a few steps of smelling, which, as I say on other videos with other dogs I've got, that's encouraged. Do as much of it as the dog wants. Stopping and smelling is absolutely fantastic for all dogs. Get them aware and enjoying the environment that's around them rather than thinking that they have to get to whatever it is that's ahead and they have to get there yesterday. That's not what you want. You want a dog that can just be in an environment and exist and not really do anything, and not feel that it has to go forwards with any kind of speed or force, because obviously you get dragged. Right, if you look very carefully at the top right side of the screen, now coming central, there's a little squiggle in the pathway. That's the snake. It's only a baby, not very big, but it is moving. So there, I've spotted it. Okay, so a little bit of leash tension on there. I don't know why Zara's come back to me. I didn't tell her to do that. There it is, little snake. So Rosie's going to go up and film it. Sorry, I just got distracted. My dog Rollo came to the front of the house. I don't know why he's staring at me. There I am with Zara. She's not paying any attention. She has no idea. And there's little baby snake. It's going to just slither off across the path. It goes into a bush, but we leave it be. Yeah, I can see some stripes on it. Like I said, I don't know snakes. My guess is it'll be a tiger snake. I know they're native to this area, and I know the snake catcher in our neighbourhood has removed a couple of tiger snakes of late. So that'd be my guess as to what it is. But don't take my word for it. That is one of only two, I think, maybe three, 2 or 3 live snakes I've ever seen in the 7 years we've been here. Seen a few dead ones that have been got at by predators like birds, tiny baby ones that are only 10, 11 centimetres long sort of size. And I've seen some ones that have been killed by being run over. Yeah, there were dead ones. I've seen a fair few dead ones, but don't see many live ones. But they're well camouflaged when they get off the path. So I suspect that one was just sunning itself, warming up on the path, because the sun was nice and warm. The day wasn't hot or anything, but it wasn't cold either. Fun times. Yeah, that was exciting. I know some people are scared of snakes and they don't really want venomous, extremely venomous snakes in the neighbourhood. Children do live around here, but this is Australia, and unfortunately they're a part of the native wildlife here, so they have to be. They need to be left alone. But yeah, worth noting they exist, and that's why in summer we tend not to venture too far into long grass and such where snakes can be, because as I said, they're all venomous here in Victoria. There are no non-venomous snakes, and unfortunately they're all very, very toxic to dogs and humans. You do need to seek immediate medical attention if you get bitten by one, otherwise unfortunately it's going to be game over. And anyway, that's enough excitement of that. I will try going back to original audio now, going back the other direction. Hopefully the wind is not as intense, but I can still see in the background the trees are waving around, so I might be back to voiceover the last 2 or 3 minutes of the video. We'll see how we go.
That was the first one we came across. That one was a lot shorter than that one, with a thicker step. But that was scary because I literally walked over it. I put my boot down about 10 centimetres from its head. I walked over it and went like that, and out of the corner of my eye as I went like that, my brain went, that's a snake.
Oh god.
And the instinct kicked in and said, just keep walking, don't break stride, don't do anything weird, just keep walking. The snake knows you haven't seen it. Keep walking. I did. Kept walking a couple of minutes, turned around and tried to see what it was, and it was slithering off into the bush. But man, that was scary. That was really close. Rollo had done the same thing. He'd walked that far next to it because he was straight in front of me on my left side, to my left. And I literally, my right foot went over where the snake was and steps landed about 10 centimetres in front of it. It was facing my left. Yeah, that could have gone really horribly wrong.
Did I tell you about the snake avoidance training I did?
Yeah, you did. Did you rate it?
Disgusting.
Yeah. That's what I thought you were going to say.
I wish I had.
Punishment based.
Oh, it was awful, Peter. It was awful. I can still hear his squeal.
Yep.
They strapped up e-collars, e-collar to his neck and his waist.
Yeah. Oh, and the waist.
Yep. And it was
right. Squeal, I bet.
It was right on 100. All 4 of his legs left the ground. Yep. And I mean, it's my own fault. I should have asked questions.
Yeah, well, sometimes you go into these things with a bit of trust.
Well, yeah, it was. I won't film the kids, but that is cute.
Or you can go down further. Up to you. I don't mind. Make your decision.
Yeah, I did. I put a lot of trust in the dog trainers in the beginning. Anyway.
Going back where we came from. Okay. So I mean, she has her little routine and her little.
Yeah, that's okay. She's, like I said, she's earned the right.
She doesn't call anybody any trouble. She does everything politely.
Yeah.
She's not in a rush anywhere, so she can do whatever she wants.
We got some little, yeah.
Not a fan of the other things. Probably try and get out of the way at the moment.
I'll see if I can get him on. Oh yeah, they've already crossed. There they go.
Sorry, the wind noise is getting atrocious again, so I'm going to voice over it. There are 3 little dogs being walked along the path. They crossed the road when they saw us further down, so they're to my left across the road. They do bark at Zara a little bit when they see her past the cars as they're going by, but Zara doesn't really care. I think she has a look. I don't know what breed they are. They're just 3 little dogs having a look. And she pays them no mind at all, which is great, absolutely great. She's too busy enjoying her own little world. Here they are, so you can see them in the middle of the screen, in the distance. There they go. Looks like Jack Russell's, something like that. But yeah, you'll see Zara has a look, and I let her. She's welcome to have a look. Yeah, it's funny. But it's just, this is what you want, and you get here by doing that. You get here by just letting your dog look and staying calm, staying relaxed, and then moving on. There's no need to tell the dog anything or try and enforce a rule. You see, she's still listening and sniffing for them. We've gone behind that car that's parked up there, across the road. She decides, whatever, we'll move on. Great, that's what we want. All right, we'll try and go back to original audio, but I think going this way it's not going to be very fun. Oh, no, we're going back this way. Ah, yeah, noting the time on the video. Okay, so Zara's decided the walk's over and that she's going home. And as you've heard Rosy say, she's an old dog, and I respect her desires in that regard. When Zara says, yeah, it's okay, I want to go this way, the answer is pretty much yes, unless she's trying to walk in the road, which she does do sometimes. And when she wants to go home because the walk's over, then she can go home. It's up to her to make that decision, and I will respect that. She's too old to mess around with in that regard. She knows what exercise she wants, and she knows what exercise she's willing to do. The two are generally the same, but they don't always have to be. She does occasionally get a bit brave. She has gone further since I've recorded this. I've walked her 4 more times. On one of those walks, she did get a bit pushy. She wanted to go on a long walk. Your shoulders are going to start hurting, so I don't really think that's a good idea. But generally speaking, I will allow her to choose how long and where to go for. But on the odd occasion, I won't let her, generally when she starts to try and go for a longer walk, because I know she really struggles towards the end, and when she has arthritis in both her shoulders, and I don't think that's the right thing to be doing. I want to be giving the owner back a happy, healthy, but exercised dog, not a dog that doesn't really want to move because its joints are sore. Anyway, we'll try going back to original audio, and we'll see what we get.
Change of mind.
Rude.
So this is going to be the end of the video. We'll go in the house and I'll take Zara's leash off, and that'll be it. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the beautiful scenery and how it was really easy on this case to manage Zara around a snake. Not difficult at all. A completely different story with a different dog, I'm sure. But hey, this is Zara. She's great. Thanks for watching. See you again.
Oh, do you want me to end that there? Do you want me to end that there?
Yeah, may as well do. Yeah.